What's up, guys? Marlon here, back with another massive Nintendo news video for you guys and girls today. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right off into it, and we're starting off here with Daddy Sakurai with an interview with Famitsu. He was talking about the development of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and basically the game was in development back in December 2015 while they were still working on DLC for Smash 4, and he basically talked about how he was stuck in between creating a completely new game system or built on the previous ones. This is by far the best Smash Brothers game to date. I mean, over 60 something plus characters, as well as brand new stages. Also, the music and everything he was talking about was completely redone from scratch. So this really makes this game brand new. I definitely cannot wait to play Smash Brothers. I'm a huge Smash fan, and so the hype is definitely real for December 7th. He also talked about all the stages from both a Mega and Battlefield version, and how much they actually retweak them and build them up from scratch and everything. And also the stages, the music and items included are greater than ever before, which we already know that. And players now can select the stages before selecting their character, which is really huge, because now you can just pick your stage and then pick your character and then go, versus how it was on Smash 4 where you had to just pick your character first and then your stage. It doesn't really matter on how the process is, as long as you pick your character and your stage, you're ready to go. So the hype is definitely real. There's a host of other things that he actually talked about in his Famitsu interview, so link will be down in the description down below. Alright guys, let's move on to the next part of the news video here. So Reggie knows how much you want Mother 3 and Animal Crossing for the Switch. So we know at E3 2018 Nintendo pretty much didn't really give us a lot to chew off of. They really spent a lot of time on Smash during their direct there, and so he was like, I quote, "When we have something to announce, we will." Nintendo of America president Reggie told IGN. This is insane. I know we didn't get everything that we really wanted during Nintendo's presentation, but the hype is real for Monster Hunter and Mother 3, especially Mother 3. People will lose their mind behind that. So hopefully we might get something, I believe, next year's E3, because I don't believe those games are even close in development for him to show something there. Alright guys, let's move on to the next part of the news video here. So Sniper Elite developer Rebellion is actually working on Switch titles. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. They don't want to port over anything from the previous installments of, you know, Sniper Elite and their other games or whatever. They just want to build something from the ground up, and they're saying that the Switch is very important to them, just like the PS2, PS3, and the PS4 are a challenge to basically develop for. So is the Nintendo Switch, and we will have to buckle in and wait for these amazing Switch games that they're actually working on. We don't know what they are, so I'm pretty sure it might be some shooters similar to Sniper Elite, or it might be some altogether good adventure games or RPGs or whatever. We don't know. Let's sit back and relax and wait for that. Alright guys, let's move on to the semi to last part of the news video here. So Nintendo is banning online features for suspected pirated game cards. So basically, if your game card was used to create illegal copies of the software, Nintendo will ban your game card. So be aware of that and be careful. Don't use your game card, your original OG card, to make illegal copies, because Nintendo ninjas are watching you. Alright guys, let's move on to the second to last part here. We have Mario Tennis Aces has a 2 GB patch for online tournament mode and additional languages. Now, a 2 gig additional patch is pretty huge, so make sure that you save your storage, additional micro SD storage, for an additional 2 GB. That's a lot there. So hopefully this game actually turns out pretty well. I see the reviews and stuff like that. It's getting mixed reviews on Metacritic, which I talked about in my previous video. So the hype is real for Mario Tennis launching tomorrow. And the last bit of news that we have for y'all today is Capcom says that they have no plans at this time to release Resident Evil 2 Remake on Switch. So we heard this before about a lot of their previous titles, including Resident Evil 7, that it will never come to Switch because it's not powerful enough and it's gonna take a lot of resource and a lot of development time. We will see, Capcom. You've been saying this for the longest time about a lot of your titles. I mean, it's not impossible to put Resident Evil Remake 2, you know, on there, right? I mean, the Switch, I think, is powerful enough. The graphics might not be up to par. All right, guys, that wraps up today's news video. If you enjoyed it, please smash a staggering 150 likes. Let me know you guys want more news videos like this moving forward. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Turn on that notification bell to join the brotherhood that we have here. And peace, Switch Gang Nation. We're out of here.